Hey, I hope you're doing good. It's Chris here from 6 String Fingerpicking, and in this lesson we're learning how to play God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. Okay, so this song is number 50 on my top 60 fingerpicking songs to learn of all time list. If you haven't seen that list, make sure you do check it out. My top 60 fingerpicking songs from beginner to advanced. We're learning one song each and every week. So check out the list. If you like the songs, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these great lessons. Let's get cracking with God Only Knows. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to get the guitar tab for it, make sure you head over to 6stringfingerpicking.com where you've got the whole lesson over there, and the tab's certainly going to make it easier for you to follow. Anyway, so first thing first, standard tuning, capo on the 2nd fret. We're in the key of A. And yeah, even though we're in the key, we've got the capo on the 2nd fret. If I'm holding down a G-shaped chord, it's an A chord, but I'm going to refer to it as if it was a G chord because it's just much easier for most people to follow along with that. So you've got your intro, which goes like that, basically. So the chords there are a G, and then it's going to go to a D/F sharp. So that's a D, and then with your thumb you want to clamp down on the 2nd fret, and then to an E minor 7. Okay, so you start by playing. So here, what I do is I play the E string. All I do is take my 3rd finger and hold down the 3rd fret of the E string, and then I play the E string, the G string open, and the B string open. Play all of those together, and I've kind of done it. This is one of the first songs that I ever transcribed and did as a fingerstyle arrangement, and I couldn't believe that I had done it all on my own. And I've left it unaltered, so it's not the most advanced version, but it's still going to be a bit tricky in places. So anyway, you play those, and there's a lot of this strumming thing going on, and I like that because it fills out the space. So anyway, you played those 3 strings, and then you want to do a little down up, roughly hitting the G and the B string. But if you get the D in there, don't worry about it. And then the bass again, and then a finger up stroke. So yeah. And then you want to play the open B, 2nd fret on the B, and that leads you into your chord. So open, then 2nd on the B, then into your D/F sharp, so like this. Okay? Yeah, I just catch that on the up, the open, down, and then up on the 2nd. And then I clamp my thumb down on the 2nd fret of the E string, and then I use my 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the B. That's your D/F sharp. Play all of those together. Some people might want to play it like this. That's okay. Whatever works for you. I'm really not too bothered what fingers you use. So you play that, and you got that strum again. Exactly the same with the right hand as on the G chord. Okay, and on the last one you want to stretch your pinky up to the 5th fret on the high E string, because that's the melody line. Goes like that. So holding down this chord, stretch your pinky up, catch the 5th, okay, and then down to your E minor. So once more. Bass, up, little strum, and then little strum down. You can just catch the E string, but if you get the B in there as well, don't worry about it. It sounds nice. And then down to E minor, but you want to get the 3rd fret on the high E string in there. And I'm not holding down the 3rd fret on the B, making it an E minor 7. but you probably could get away with that, but I just play standard E minor with the 3rd fret here. So once I land on that, I play the E string, the B string, both of those are open, and then the high E 3rd fret. And then I strum my way through that. And back to the D. And strum my way through that. So you pick E, B and E, down, up, bass, up, down, and then pick on the D/F sharp, E, G and B, down, up, bass, up, down. Okay, so far you've got back, and then, so on the second time round, it goes like this. So you've got a G chord, 3rd finger there, play that on the E string, and then open D, G and B. A little tap, if you like, on the count of 2. 1, 2. Then I play open D, open E, and then 1st fret on the E string with the 3 on the D, G and B. So it's like a B flat with an F in the bass. I'll play it like that. You might want to play it like that, but that's what I do there. And that is your intro. So with that, let's move on and start learning the verse. Okay, so let me quickly just run over the chords for the verse. It's going to go from a C, A minor, E minor, A7, D, B flat diminished, back to D, and then you got A flat minor, 7 flat 5. And then you're into your really quick little chorus. So on that C chord, I'm going to go over this at quite a tempo, so if you struggle, just watch it as many times as you need to. So holding down the C, play that, it goes, that's the C to the A minor. So on the C chord, play that A string, D and G. Oops, my finger's in the wrong place, I wonder why, it sounded weird. Okay. But you've got to get the melody, that's the most important part. So for the melody, play the A string and the B string, 3rd fret, 1st fret, open B, then the D string, so that's the 2nd fret, and then the B, so you've gone. And I should say, you probably worked it out on your own anyway, but you got that kind of shuffle feel going on. So you're kind of swinging the notes a bit, da 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 da. Alright, then it's to A minor, but you want to hold down an A sus2 to begin with and play the open A string and the open B string. Then I play the D and the G together, both on the 2nd fret, and then the D on the 2nd fret of the D again, so like, and then the open A string, 2nd fret on the G again, and then the D, so that's. So far from the C, you've gone onto an E minor, open E, and then 2nd on the A, 2nd on the D, and then open E and open G. So then you want to stretch up and catch the 4th fret of the D. Okay, so you've gone, and then it's the 2nd fret of the A with an open G. And then catch the 2nd fret of the B. So that's a bit weird, that bar. Like that. And then release your 1st finger and you're holding down an A7. And you want to play that open A string, open high E, 2nd fret on the D, open G, and then use your 1st finger to play the 2nd fret of the G with the open A, open B, and then 2nd fret on the D again. Okay, so just that A7 part, and from the E minor, sorry, let me do it again. Okay, and then you got the D like this. Okay, so instead of like this, we're using a C-shaped D chord. So with my pinky, I'm holding down the 5th of the A, third finger's playing the 4th of the D, first finger's playing the 2nd of the G, and then second finger plays the 3 of the B, and then first finger's also clamping down and playing the 2 of the high E. So that's a D chord. Play the A string, and then the D string, and then the G string. Like that. And then the A and the B together, 5th fret, 3rd fret. Lift your second finger off and play the 2nd fret of the B. So you've gone. And then the D string, 4th fret, and then put that second finger back on the B string. So you've gone like that. Okay? And then we've got this B flat diminished. Hold your first finger down on the A string, play with that with an open B. You've probably realised that the chord progression is just out of this world good. If you know anything about music theory, you might be scratching your head, or yeah, you might be scratching your head over how this chord progression comes together. Brian Wilson is an absolute chord genius. His chord progressions are the best, in my opinion, that have ever been written. Anyway, I could speak for hours about that. We're on the B flat diminished. Oof, doesn't go like that. Like that. Okay, so it sounds quite dissonant on its own, but we've played the 1st fret on the open high E, then second finger, 2nd fret of the D string with the open G, then take your 3rd finger and play the 2nd fret of the G, then the A string 1st fret again, and then the 3rd fret on the G, and then the D 2nd fret again. That's how I play it. Slowing it down, you kind of forget how you normally play it, but I play it. Yeah, like that. I end up in the B flat diminished shape. Back to the D chord. That bar's exactly the same as the previous D chord. And then we've got this lovely, really nice chord. It's the A flat minor 7 flat 5. So this might be a bit tricky, but you want to use your thumb on the 4th fret of the E string, and then 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D, pinky on the 4th fret of the G. 2nd finger is going to play the 3rd fret of the B, and then 1st finger, have that kind of clamp down across the 2nd fret of the B string and the high E string. Like that. So play, the E string, the G, and the E string, the B, and the E together, maybe. Okay, very dissonant. And then with those fingers in place, play the D string, the G string, lift off your 2nd finger and play the 2nd fret of the B, and then the 3rd fret. So I've gone like. Then play the D 4th fret, and then open B really quickly. So that's like. And then you're into your chorus, which, if you want to learn how to play and you're watching this on YouTube, you're simply going to have to go to the website. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. I really hope that you've enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more. And head over to 6stringfingerpicking.com where you can get the remainder of this lesson and loads more fingerstyle guitar lessons. I'll see you over there. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.